For many of us, the holiday season is filled with joy, family, and togetherness. But there are a lot of reasons for people to find the holidays hard to deal with, such as grief and the loss of a loved one, separation or divorce, or changes in health. The Longest Night, also known as Blue Christmas, is a Christian service held around the winter solstice, which offers comfort to those experiencing sadness. On December 21st, a Longest Night service will be held at Cook's Portsmouth United Church. Here to tell us more about it is Reverend Stephen Ambury. Thanks so much for being here, Reverend.
Grateful to be here.
The Longest Night, or a Blue Christmas. What does that mean?
Well, you probably know the Elvis Blue Christmas song,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
But I like calling it the longest night to take the association away from that. And you're right with the solstice. It's the longest night of the year. It's the darkest night for all of us. Yeah. And for this service, we really need to honor and respect that as you said, a lot of people have a hard time with the holidays for lots of different reasons. Yeah. So we've created a space on the 21st where people can gather together at the church, and we can respect that, honor that, hopefully give some words of hope. We've got some ritual involved, and a chance for people to realize they're not alone, for starters. They get to take away a grieving person's Bill of Rights with them and some neat things like that, and just give them a chance to be together and hopefully get through the holidays.
Wonderful.
And because it's on the 21st, being the longest night, we start at 4 p.m., so we come while the light is still out. But everyone should notice by the time they leave, the sun is gone into the longest night. But when you wake up the next day, the days get longer and the nights get shorter.
Yes, the symbolism of that is really actually beautiful and very hopeful. What can one expect if they attend the Longest Night service?
Well, it is at a church.
Yes, yeah.
But it's not overly churchy.
Right.
We're really there to support the broader community. There'll be some other clergy around, which in this context is really there for support if people need it. Because sometimes during a service like that, you do tap into your grief at a different level. And some people fall apart. Some people just start crying and grieving so much, and they just realize how real it is. So we have some trained professionals, is what it comes down to with clergy, who can offer support immediately for people who get in those situations. When people come, they arrive, we gather in it's called a sanctuary, we gather in the church space, which is absolutely beautiful. Nice and calm. We'll have some music in the background. And although we'll have it's called an order of service or a bulletin, it's not church heavy. Right. We're really there, as I said, to support the people who are coming. And we will, we'll have a couple of prayers, we'll sing a couple of songs, and we'll have some neat ritual, we'll have some words of comfort.
Water ritual, could you tell me more about that, Reverend?
Sure. So part of the process is you come, as I said, light the candles. And then the water ritual is you move to this basin it's normally warm water, and you've got some cloths there, and you can take that cloth and put it in the water and rub it around your hands. And then as you wring it out, it's this real physical act to let go of some of your grief, or sometimes it activates your grief. And once you've done that and you lay the cloth down, when you turn, the person who had just done that is standing there with a dry towel, and they dry your hands for you. This real sense of community and that you're not alone. And then you're waiting for the next person with a dry towel.
Wow.
So everyone gets to give and receive in that moment.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and for some it's very emotional. And we dry their hands, and that's one of the times when they need to go to a clergy and stuff has come up that they didn't expect. And we're there for them. They're in a safe space, and we've got their back.
The Grieving Bill of Rights, I've never heard of that. What is that all about? Yeah,
it's a 2-page piece that people can take home with them. And just highlights it's kind of permission about how to get through the holidays. You don't have to go to every event. And you have to take care of yourself. So if your emotions are there, your emotions are there. And little things like, if you're going to an event, you might want to drive yourself. So you can leave when you need to leave. And you're not beholden on someone else who's waiting to take you home. It seems like sometimes simple things, but if you don't think of it, you're stuck at an event or a family social, and you're like, I just got to get out of here. With no way to get out.
We've all been in that situation, and then definitely.
And that you don't have to do everything.
Yes.
That's probably the biggest one for most people.
And I think we all know we can say no, but it's different seeing it written there and said to you, and validation that it is okay to say no, it is okay to step back.
That's it for sure. I come from pluralistic world, which means everybody needs to enter into their spiritual relationship from wherever they're coming from.
Exactly.
So we're not a United Church that night necessarily. We're not a Christian that night necessarily. We're not any flavor of religion you want to say. Yeah. We're a community coming together.
Beautiful. So if someone at home is concerned, it's a religious service, I'm not that religious or things like that. It's really about feeling that connection with community, tapping into that spiritual side of things, and connecting together. And I did read some information about this beautiful rituals, things like remembering loved ones. There's a list of individuals who have passed, and if you're attending, you can add names of people.
For sure.
All of those types of things, right?
Yeah, so I have 4 other clergy who are coming to help that night, and each of us will read a list of names of funerals we've done in the past year. I personally am relatively busy with that, doing about 26 a year.
Oh, wow.
With 3 this week, so that'll up my numbers even more.
Yeah.
But it's a really meaningful time where we're able to name the people who have gone in the last year.
Right.
And if you're arriving, you're coming and you weren't associated with one of the clergy who are there, for sure you can give us the name of your loved one, and we'll lift that up in the names. Beautiful. As what we're saying the rest of them, yeah.
Beautiful. And so it takes place December 21st, the winter solstice, and you mentioned, what time does it start again?
Starts at 4 p.m.
Cooks Portsmouth United. And where is that again?
200 Norman Rogers Drive. Come as you are, wear your blue jeans, wear your whatever you want. There's no dressing up.
Doesn't matter.
That's it. Part of that is the dress, come as you are, but it's also come as you are in your brokenness.
Right. Beautiful.
Because we're all welcome to be there from where we're coming from.
What a great idea. Thank you so much, Reverend, for you and your team and the church for organizing this night. Definitely something that a lot of people will benefit from in the community.
Thanks for having me. This was wonderful.